That time again. I'm going to wait here until other people tune in. Because... Oh, shit, no! Whoops. Hello! Oh. Oh, were you having a conversation about my previous stream where Sean got very, very cross with me? Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I can't wait to do it next week. Okay, so today we're going to read some more Indian comics. I'm very excited. What I will point out though is that oops, sorry, just flipping over my camera. About this much of the comic that I've got here was exactly the same as the other Billoo comic that we had. So I don't know what that means. We're probably going to get a bunch of duplicates. This is the first one where I don't think we've read it before. But yes. And I got hair in my eye. Okay. Is everyone ready? Do you all know the score? Is the quality really poor? No, it seems okay as long as I hold it still. Hey there! Yes, we're going to... She does look kind of pissed, doesn't she? But she's meant to appear happy, I guess. Hey, Eric, thanks for subscribing. 12 months. Has it been a year already? And I see you've got your Raka emote all lined up ready. Excellent. Okay, so the score is for these comics, what we do is at the end of each comic, because they tend to end rather abruptly, without much of a punchline. Like these are gag comics, but they often end without a punchline. And so what we do at the end of reading the comic, once we reach the ending, whenever that is we react in the chat with our summary. Like the basic ones would be like the Cav P hee hee if you thought it was funny, and the Cav P cringe emote if you thought it was a little bit lackluster. But you can use any emote or give it a rating out of 10. We're all free and easy here in Indian comic streaming. I think I'm the only one doing this. And maybe for good reason, but I don't know. I love these comics. They're very nice. Okay, so without further ado, let's read the first comic, which is called Import Export. Auntie, you appear happy. Today is my birthday. I'll get many gifts. It is joyful. How old are you? 30. Last year you told your age same, and the year before that it was again the same? Oops. Sorry, I'm just going to move my microphone out of the way because I realize it is getting in the way of the chat, so I can't actually read the chat. Oh! Yeah, the Indian comic industry is quite interesting. Like, this apparently started, this guy started because there was a lot of Disney and Western cartoons and superhero comics and things being distributed, but none that were made by Indian makers. So this is sort of like the Indian equivalent of Archie comics. Okay, so moving on. I stick to my word and don't change. Oh, that's because she said she was 30 years old. Very, very clever. And that's not the end of the comic. So we're not actually ending on... sorry, let me try to... Okay, there we go. Bajrangi Pahalwan, why so sad? Nowadays, everyone is after cricket. No one is interested in wrestling. Auntie's gonna get revenge. Yeah, this is basically the equivalent of Mickey Mouse comics. In fact, it says in the introduction here... Actually, no, it doesn't. It says he's the heartthrob of millions of comic strip lovers, but I'm pretty sure he's been called like the Walt Disney of Indian comics as well. Okay, anyway, sorry, I keep getting distracted. So no one's interested in wrestling. That means your goods are not selling. What? Sweet sellers' goods are laddu and burfi. Likewise, your goods are wrestlings. Sir? If there is slump in local market, start exports. Can wrestling be exported? Why not? Packing has to be changed a little. How? It is freestyle bout in America. There are no rules in that. You'll have to fight like that. You mean roiting? What was roiting? No, that is different from Indian wrestling, but wrestlers are paid lakhs of rupees. I'll just return. 2 chocolates, please. Eat chocolates. Okay. All right, this is a long comic, this one. Okay, so basically when we reach the end of any given page, that could be the end of the comic. So keep that in mind. Remember to laugh at the appropriate time. Only your bout has to be fixed with some American wrestler. How that'll be done? No problem. Internet does all nowadays, so this is a very recent comic, recent enough to have had the internet. Let's go my home. Come. I'll show you a freestyle bout on website. Beano, that sounds really familiar. I'm not sure whether this guy did the art and story for all these comics. I think he's still alive, but quite old now, so this is probably outsourced, kind of like Saturday, like the newspaper cartoons. That is a WWF wrestling. By email, your bout has been fixed with Wrestler Rock in Chicago. Wrestler Rock! He's my favorite. You will get $10 lakh. Oh, my hand is so shaky. Sorry, I'll try to steady it a bit more. But how shall I reach there? Take passport, buy an air ticket, and fly there. Oh, this is definitely gonna be fine. Like, sure, I'll just get a passport and buy an air ticket. I don't have any money. Sorry. Then it is difficult. Why, if it is difficult to export goods, can't those be smuggled? And that was the end of the comic. That was the end of the comic. If it is difficult to export goods, can't those be smuggled? Okay, so what do we think, everyone? Are we okay? We got a cringe from Rubbers Ahoy. We got looks like a man blowing air out of his nose by Eric H. Diana Jack gives it a cringe. Okay, well, I mean, yeah, I think that's fair enough. Moral of the story, what was that chocolate about? I know, right? I was wondering. It was a spit take, right? Yeah, I mean, you have to give it points for ending in a way you didn't expect. After all, that is what a punchline should be, right? The whole thing is that it takes you off guard, yeah? Ferk gives it a... What's it called? Is it called bug-eyed? Bug-eyed? A strange expression from Lucky Bun. Okay, so we're on to the next comic now. Professor Zark's device. Woo! Grrr. Moti, that cat is troubling for quite some time. Chase her. No, don't chase the kitty. What? Wow! Wow! Bravo, my lion. Teach her... Oh, sorry, hand is shaking again. Teach her a lesson. The issue is like the shadow appearing on the page, which I'm trying to avoid. Bow! Wow! You know that thing in Clip Studio Paint about the bits of the page you shouldn't draw on? This is why. Yeah. Indeed. Oh, yes. Look at that. Okay, yes, I understand what you mean there. The cat's legs are floppy. Little floppy legs. Floppy leg kitty. Oh. Coming back? This is first time when a dog is frightened by a cat? I have to do realistic sound effects. No. Okay, all right, I'll do realistic sound effects. Corporation. That's definitely what I would call my dog catching business. Corporation. He ran on seeing the corporation squad, which catches stray dogs. You can take away that cat. Sorry, our department catches only stray dogs. Maybe they meant council? Not sure. Better to go out. When that cat goes away, I would return. Eureka! That's Professor Zock! Hey there, William Fruhustle, just in time for the second comic. Billoo, I've invented a device by which one can detect metal beneath the earth. It is the simplest way so far. Look, the device indicates some metal. Dug here. Oh God, I'm just trembling my hand. I'm sorry. I think it's the blood flow in my hand. If there was some way for me to just like lift up this and move it around. You know, hold on. I think I might have something to that effect. Let me. Every time I try to adjust things, I tend to destroy the stream, but I'm gonna try something a little different here. And I got this little thing here that I'm going to connect to the thing. So if I could, oh, sorry, that was probably really loud. And then that will hold it steady. And, okay, sorry, don't mind my noise. Okay. All right, and then maybe if I put this on the ground, I hold it and then hide the chat. Sorry, there's gonna be a little bit of awkwardness for a while. Okay, we've got some annoying shadow here. I've just got like, you know what? I might close my Discord. Oh, and we've got like a Netflix show that I started watching that was too boring. Let's just close that, shall we? It's like it's called like Criminal something something. You know that one, Criminal something. Oh, now I can hold the comic open. Look at that. Oh, this is fantastic. If only I could see. Oh, hold on, one sec. We've just got Efteling still shown, so I just need to make sure that the phone doesn't fall down at this point because it's like teetering on the brink there. Okay, well, hopefully that fixes all the wobbly, shadowy problems. Okay, so what was going on? I've completely lost the plot. Look, the device indicates some metal. Dug here. Criminal UK, that's right. That was literally like the first 10 seconds of it because I got bored. Thump. Thud. See? Oh, his hair has changed color. It's brown. Wow. I mean, he says wow, but also, see, the metal which has come out is pure bronze, just like my hair. Oh, I bet he was really happy for a split second there. Professor, could you lend your device to me for some time? What will you do? Impress friends. Sure, why not? This device that I worked months on, I'll just give it to you so you can impress your damn friends. Thanks. Mottu, I have a device by which metal can be detected under the earth. You have not left the habit of boasting. Doug. Oh, Doug here. Only then you will believe me. Thump. Thud. Metal emerged but in the shape of a gun? Rocket and pistol? RDX too? What's an RDX? That arms cache belongs to this terrorist, which he wanted to use to spread terror. Is that going to be the end of the comic? Yep, that was the end of the comic. So what do we think about that one? Yeah? What are your... what's the ranking here? RDX is an explosive chemical. Ah, okay. We've got a Hand Face by Eric H. We've got a Rata out of 10 by William Free Hustle 96. Rubbers Ahoy gives it an eek. Iridescent Aria, moral of the story, don't bully cats. Glaucus 92, hello all. Diana Jack Goose. A Blazeco, I love the Comic Sans font on top. Yeah, it is very cute. It's a little bit grating for the rest of the fonts in the comic, but you know. It is charming, because it is a comic, and it is Comic Sans. We have two honks from Glaucus 92, who I understand was not there for the entirety of the comic, but has weighed in all the same. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Tall and Small. Gitku. What? Okay, I understand why William Free Hustle 96 said, what is that opening panel, now that I'm actually reading it. Content warning, yeah. Sorry, everyone. Gitku, where are you going? To commit suicide. Jeez. I could not find a place in basketball team due to my short stature. Well... Iridescent Aria says, I do not trust this comic to handle this subject sensibly. No girl wants to befriend me. What's the use of this life? Being short is... His t-shirt says, wow! Being short is not a curse. Tendulkar and comic character Chacha Chowdhury are small. You know... I'm pretty sure Chacha Chowdhury is in this comic. At some point, like, he has featured in the comic as an actual character, so the fact that he's referring to him as a comic character is a little bit strange. Billoo, you've put confidence in me. Good luck. Oops. Minnie, let's two of us be friends. Yes, Gitku. Only if you fetch that flower from her face. Straight out of the Planet of the Apes there. Wow. Only if you fetch that flower for me. That is... Oh, that is placed too high. This toy can help... What is that? Well, I guess we're going to find out. Ah, swoosh. Cut. Tintin's a comic book character in his own book? Same as Spiro? Oh, wow. I didn't know that. I need to read Tintin again. I haven't read it since I was a kid, and now I have more of an understanding of colonialism and imperialism, and I feel like that would drastically change my reading of the comics. Here, the symbol of our friendship. Thanks. Boy, you plucked my flower? No. Even my hand does not reach there. Being a short saved me today. Being a short. Gasu. Why sad? Due to my big height. Whenever I talk to someone, I have to bow my head. Well, I'm glad he's not also talking about suicide, because that would be... I mean, you shouldn't really throw that around, should you? Due to your height, you can get Sabu's role in Chacha Chowdhury serial. I'll be happy to play that role. I mean, you're missing some vital muscles and boldness there, and your head's a little bit too big. Let's start the shooting. The chairs! He just got really excited about shooting. Director Sahib, please give me some work. You can be a good light man. action. Oh, that was the end of the comic too, because he went so that he could play Sabu, but he was cast as a lights operator. They're using him as a pole. Da 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 ba da bum. Okay, what do we think about that one? Are we in favor? I mean, moral of the story: your height does not define you, unless you're really tall, in which case you're basically just a glorified pole. Moral of the story: tall people don't deserve rights. 3-act structure, so it's okay-ish. Yeah. I mean, it did sort of have an introduction to the concept, and then the punchline happened as a result of the logic stream that was established in the first section. So, I mean, structurally, there was some logic there. That with that opening panel, it could have been so much worse. Yeah. We got 2 cringes from Glaucus92, a sort of straight disapproving face from Eric H. We've got a Raka from William Fu Hustle 96. It did feel like an actual closing punchline, but it did not handle the subject sensibly, no. Alright, well, let's go on to the next one, shall we? Oh, it's so much nicer not having wobbly hands. Musician. Bajarangi Pehalwan, why are you sad? Nowadays people don't watch wrestling but TV. Oh, he's still sad about wrestling since he realized that he can't go overseas. What does it makes difference? What does it makes difference? If they have no interest in wrestling, where will money come from? Trees, I guess. That is right. Oh, I shall starve. That is right. You deserve this. Why don't you do that what others do? You mean I should too watch TV? Wasn't he Pahalwan with an A last time? Yeah, I think he was. So we've got Pehalwan over there. Just to double check. There's Pehalwan over there. So maybe, but I think I have seen it with an A before. So what does it makes difference? If they have no interest in wrestling, where will money come from? I think the English has gotten a little bit worse. I feel like, yeah, like most of the time it's just kind of strange, because I think for the most part it's just a different dialect and nothing to do with, like bad English. So it just kind of reads in a way that you wouldn't necessarily say it. But like, what does it makes difference is a little bit off. That is right. Oh yeah, I shall starve. Why don't you do that with... Wait. Why don't you start some other profession? Which one? Like pop music. Okay, this is taking on an interesting turn. You're right. During childhood, when I wept, people used to dance on the rhythm of that? That's kind of messed up. So, like, you've got this poor kid crying, and everyone's dancing. Like, yeah, check out that sick rhythm of tears. What if you walked into our crowd? These are the Indian comics that I was trying to read on the charity stream last week, but which I was unable to do because I have to use my phone to stream it, otherwise it doesn't work. So, welcome. You're in the middle of a comic which is bound to end in a way that makes perfect sense. So, to give you the story so far in this gag comic, this guy, Pehalwan Bajawan or something like that, he likes doing wrestling to make money, but no one's watching wrestling anymore, so he's been suggested to become a musician, and he's really happy because during childhood, when he wept, people used to dance on the rhythm of that. Hey, the local kid is crying, everyone get down and funky. Wait, I'll return. One need not to labor hard to learn pop. How come Billoo, this like 13-year-old boy, is suddenly an expert on pop music? Ah. Tang. People take me a beggar. They don't have taste of music. What do you expect to do if you're in the street playing a music? Like, they're gonna give you some... Like, he was just saying he wants to make... I guess he was kind of expecting that it would be an agent come to employ them or something. They don't have taste of music. I want to be like Michael Jackson. Take my advice. Go to the other block. Why does this guy keep taking Billoo's advice when he's constantly causing him pain? You spoiled the piece of the block. Splash! That is your punishment. Oh, it's still going. You and your idea! Billoo, how much money you have? 1,000 rupees withdrew from my bank, Josie. What will you do with that money? Buy the other guy some new clothes, I hope. Wait, what? Have we just ended the... sorry, I feel like we're on a completely different story now. Hold on, I'm going to take off my jacket. Well, my cardigan. You and your idea should be the last panel of every Billoo story. I mean, it can't be a new story because like they start on new pages and this is still related to the previous one. So, well, okay, anyway. I'll buy a cricket bat for 200 rupees. Rest is pocket money. I'm looking for a customer who would buy this bat for 1,000 rupees. It has autograph of Sachin. Look! I'm guessing Sachin is a famous cricket player. Then even 1,000 is less. I'll take it. Even 1,000 is less. I'll take it. Okay. Boy, why are you so happy? I possess a bat autographed by Sachin. My name is Sachin and I did sign on the bat. I did sign on the bat. I don't play cricket but football. Nattu, you cheated me. Is it true that this bat belonged to him? Yes, I said Sachin, not Sachin Tendulkar. Oh, what's an 87? You got it. I don't know cricket. Sachin, the teenage cricket prodigy. Okay, so that one, I think that one was okay, right? What's our ranking for that one? 16 when he went pro? My goodness. While you're voting, I'm gonna get like a shoulder thing to rest my shoulder on. Hold on a sec. Wait, not my shoulder, my elbow. There we go. Little silicone elbow pad there. Okay, so we've got, made sense, clear punchline from Ferg, 2 stories mashed into one from a Blaze Cur. I guess that's value for money, eh? Galactus92 gives it a hee-hee. Ferg gives it a 1 out of 10. Arcrat, 5 out of 10. Waluigi's in disguise. Usually you don't keep your counterfeiting partner 3 steps away talking about his crimes, though. It was really weird how it switched from one comic to the next. Moral of the story, just end your comic where you feel like it. You're doing it for you, not your readers. Yeah, it's probably true. William Fu Hustle gives it a thinking honk. Yeah, the second story definitely would have been better as a one-page comic. Dinah Jack gives it a moon man, I think. Eric H gives it like that looks like a Clint Eastwood smirk. Okay, so off we go. A fiddle stinker? Where did that come from? Fiddle stinker? Why is everyone saying fiddle stinker in the chat now? Have I done something wrong? It's just like 2 comments in a row saying fiddle stinker. Oh, it's the name of the emote. Okay, alright, sorry. I thought you were calling me names. It's a fake Pokemon from an old Sean and Jen stream called Fiddle Stinker. Ah, I see. Okay, so now we have Billoo and Birju. Crack! Billoo's cricket has not spared any window unbroken. Mummy, I am watching TV. I'll go and see who has done that. Bajarangi, your ball has broken our window. We'll play here. Take away your house somewhere else? What does he expect is going to happen? I'll do something. There goes my next ball. Wham! Okay. Karabum! You broke my ball? I'll break your skull. Full stop. Oh. Zoom! Help! Son, where to? I have 2 tickets for a music concert. I'll take Josie there. Have we had another complete story change? I think we may have a complete story change again. I think maybe for value for money, they just want to cram as much content as possible. I too have 2 tickets for a music show, and I'll take a shortcut and take her with me. So he's just gonna abduct this poor woman? Oh, a stream at the shortcut. Trousers and shoes have become wet. You think it's to keep us further guessing when the comic ends. That's why they mix them together. That's probably it, actually. They've rumbled our game. Bow! Bow! My gosh! Josie, I've brought 2 tickets for a pop show. Let us go? Hey there, K-Shizzle. Sorry, Birju. I like classical music, so I'll go with Billoo. And that was the end. So, what do we think about that one? I understand that the story was that some guy was playing cricket outside and then was stopped with firecrackers, and then Billoo wanted to go to a concert, and then someone else wanted to go to a concert with the same person and took a shortcut to get there first, but then somehow Billoo had already gotten there and had already invited her, and Dinah Jack gives it a surprised face. Get a few question marks from Rubbers Ahoy. A grumpy face, William Free Hustle. Eric H kind of cringes. Arcrat says, I think I have not had enough coffee for this, which is a very fair assessment, I think. Yeah, the paper is quite cheap. It's, I think it might be recycled paper. It sort of feels like it's recycled pulp paper. What does it smell like? It smells like cheap newspaper. Okay, lift. Billoo, our school bus has arrived. Run! Gavdu, today I am not taking bus to school. Then how will you go? He looks really sad. Our neighbor, Uncle Balerao, goes to office by his car. He has promised me a lift. A car reaches school earlier than a bus. He really wants to get to school earlier. If you wish, you can also ride a car with me. No, I'll go by bus. A bird in hand is better than 2 in the bush. Okay. Didn't think that was warranted, but cool. Whether any car is approaching? Come, I'll drop you at school. Aha, you have come. Wait, I think the captions are the wrong way around. Yeah, I think the letterer maybe messed up here with that panel. Oh dear. Uncle Balerao, your car is comfortable. It is new. It consumes less petrol, goes 18 kilometers a liter. Is that good? I assume that's good. I don't have a car. Why did you stop vehicle? I've to pay power bill. Electricity office. If I don't, the electricity of my house will be cut off. It is quite long since he left. Billoo, I've returned. There was a long queue. Oh God, that reminds me of when I was trying to get a train ticket in India. Oh no, the memories. Let us go. After covering some distance. Why have you stopped again? I mean, I figured out the punchline of this right at the beginning. Right from a bird in hand is worth two in bush. I passed through Chaurasia's shop and not eat a pan? It has become a habit to eat a pan at this place. He looks evil. Why is his uncle so sinister looking? I'll drop you at your school's gate so you don't have to walk. I don't remember people driving on the left-hand side of the road in India. I assume that's what people do. I'll have to stop here again for a short time. Why? I and my wife will see film in the evening, therefore I'll have to book tickets in advance. Got the tickets, evening will be enjoyable. Your school is approaching, carry your bag. What is a pan exactly? I'm imagining it's some kind of bread. Let's see what he's holding. Well, assuming that the inking is correct, and it's often not correct, it seems to be some kind of flatbread with maybe like mint sauce or something on top. I'll have to look it up. Looks kind of heart-shaped. He did not stop even to say thanks. Principal Tasmat, Billoo, you came to school 2 hours late. Madam, it is because of a car. Not true. A car runs faster than a bus. I punish you to stand on the bench for 1 hour. Oh gosh. Pan is a prepper. Oh, sorry. Never. Wait, friend. Will you travel to school by car tomorrow? Never. What? I guess that's a way to punish a student. Staring at the wall. Very, Blair Witch Project. Pan is a preparation containing betel leaf with areca nut, widely consumed throughout Southeast Asia, East Asia, mainly Taiwan, and the Indian subcontinent. Oh, that's interesting. I don't think I ever saw it in Taiwan. How dare you be late to class? As punishment, you will miss out even more class. So, I mean, that comic, as predictable as it was, it did have a beginning, a middle, and an end, and it seemed like there was some kind of story progression. But what do we think? We get a hee-hee from William Free Hustle, we get an excellent from Eric H. It was a story, yes it was. Seems like this comic is advocating for public transport, and I like it. Yeah. Moral of the story, take the bus. Yeah, it did have a story. I was very impressed. Like, it does sort of, reading these comics one after the other gives you an appreciation for when it does work. Anti-car propaganda, 10 out of 10. Oh, good. Okay, the next one is called Anger. Billoo, will you answer a quiz? Say, Gabdu, 100 birds are sitting on that cable. One is killed with the gun. How many are there left? I mean, they're all gonna fly away. Very simple. 99. Wrong. Look, you're gonna shoot the bird? Just to prove a point? I do not like this Gabdu character. Stupid! With the sound of gun, the rest flew away. Son, help your mother in work. Mummy, Gabdu called me stupid. I am in anger. Then with anger you'll twist this wet towel well. Grrr. Wow! Let me switch on TV. My anger might lower down by seeing a serial. My favorite star batsman is on the crease? I'm just gonna assume that the cricket terms are correct because I know nothing. With 2 runs, Batman's score goes to 99. Yes, go Batsman. Next delivery of the bowler. It looks like he's got like cross eyes, like he's dead. Wham! Batsman returns to pavilion. No! Son, why are you shouting? My favorite batsman just missed the century. Therefore my brain is very hot. Wait, let me take advantage of a hot head and boil water for tea. And that was the end of the comic. Note, Billoo's brain runs hotter than a supercomputer. So that was that one. His head is definitely, indeed, hotter than computer. It didn't really make sense, but like kind of charming. Eric H gives it a hee-hee. Moral of the story, gun control. Definitely could have been a 1-pager there. All right, so, whoops, let me just, coping mechanisms out of 10. I didn't like shooting the birds. No, me neither. That was completely unnecessary. Completely unnecessary. Okay. Selection. Kick. I wish I had been in football team. I'll go to the coach. Billoo, where are you going? I want to give my application to the coach. Oh, her mouth looks weird. She's got like 2 chins. Like, you see that there? I'm trying to decipher. I feel like that first chin should be the bottom lip, but she's got like 2 or something. It's a pencil on mustache. Yeah, we should be asking where she's going. I want to play in my school's football team. Oh, was that meant to be lips? No, it still doesn't look right. I want to play in my school's football team. Sir, I wish to be a member of football team. All but 1 players have been selected. He looks evil. Most players, I mean, like most of the characters in this look really evil. The choice is between you and Nattu. I'll give my verdict tomorrow. Coach. You'll see. It's a smile with an open mouth. That's how it was drawn before that. If the dimple was put there, it would make sense. But very confused. Anyway, you'll see I'm going to be selected. How can you say that? An astrologer predicted that I would play in inter-school tournament. How would be it if I offer a basket of fruits to the coach? Oh, bribery. Okay, never do that. The coach is an honest man. Oh, good. Anyone who tries to bribe him is thrown out of the team. Next day. School's team has been announced. I'm gonna stop commenting on this poor woman's lips now. School's team has been announced. I'm anxious to see the list whether I am in or not. Hooray! I am selected for the team. I told you that coach is honest, but I did send a basket of fruits to the coach. I pasted the chit on that bearing the name of Nattu. That's awful, and he gets rewarded for that. Billoo, you little turd. Okay. Alright. So, what do we think of that one? What a cheeky little scamp. Cheeky Billoo. Da-da-da-ba-da-bum. Moral of the story, bribery works if you're clever. I don't like that moral. No, it's not very good. Robbers Ahoy gives it a hee-hee. Eric H gives it a scowl. Okay, let's move on. Basha! So short a goal? Not to. Oh, K-Shizzle gives it an oh no. I want to make a record in the history of soccer who never allowed a football to enter this goal. This is the way to do that. I'm not sure this meets regulations. Not to. You'll pay attention on the play. Now you pay attention on the play. Ball is approaching. Let me catch it. Dip. Dip. Thump. Goal. Oh, this should not have happened. Having a little cry. Babu. Takan, why is Natu crying? Ustad. Ustadi, he might have come across to that rat. Ustad, he might have come across to that rat. Billoo scored a goal on me. Let me see him. Really? He's gonna tell him off? Sir, take some potato chips. Thanks. You are a good boy. I always share things with others. If need arises, just call me. What do you do? I am a magician. Name is Basha. How dared you to score a goal on my son? Basha. Rumble dumble vanish. That's an amazing spell. Rumble dumble vanish. What? I'll complain against you to the police. Fair enough, honestly. Now who'll pay pocket money to me? Sir, a crooked magician made Natu's father disappeared. In past, children used to be kidnapped. Now the fathers. What a time has come to. Is he dead? There is a complaint that you kidnapped Bajarangi the wrestler. When your utensils are at home, then how come there is a theft? He is right. When your utensils are at home, how come there is a theft? Let us first see. Oh, okay, right. Let us first see whether Bajarangi is at home or not. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. Alright. Yeah, it feels like a poorly translated proverb. Look, the wrestler is busy doing exercise. You are under arrest for a false report. Thanks, Basha. Wait, no. Why is he... Well, that was the end of that one, anyway. So, what did we think of it? I can't say that I'm impressed. I think that was another spell like a mind trick. Moral, always have a magician on your side. Moral of the story, just call your pet magician if someone is bothering you. We've got question marks out of question marks from Glaucus92. He did not seem to react at all to being teleported. I know, right? We've got Basha out of 10 from Earthman Dave. We've got a 7 in a pool from Eric H. That one was a strange one, I have to say. Okay. Moral of the story by K. Shizzle, potato chips are a useful item to have. Ferk gave it Abra out of Kadabra. Next up we have Film Show. Whoa! Oh god. she's a specter, and I'm trying to decipher what this little appendage is. Is it his pocket? I hope it's his pocket. I hope I'm just mistakenly... It's his pocket. Okay. It's his pocket. And that's just like a fold of clothes. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. Okay, so... Mom, don't have time. Friends are waiting. We've to go to a matinee show. Billoo has come. Friends, let's go to the theater. Billoo, give money. Have to buy your ticket. Oh, okay, yes, no, we read this one before. It's because his pants are inside out, and then, like, his pants get wet, and then, like, stolen by a dog, and then he wears a newspaper, and then it gets wet, and... Yeah, okay, so we've read this one before. I'll skip past it for the sake of our regular viewers. We might have another chunk of, like, red stuff. Oh, yeah, we read this one too. This is a classic, says Eric H. That was quite the panel to see when first joining. Correct answer. Oh, okay, here's the one where they threaten the child. If you fail, we will thrash you. They're meant to be the good guys. Naughty weather? Naughty weather. Okay, and they go to the countryside, and then they get stuck in a storm. We've read that one. Cracker Sweets. Yeah, we've read that one too. It's amazing how many of these I can remember. Lazy Joku, then he puts ants in there, and it's hilarious. Superman. The Superman one, and yeah, we've read Superman one. It's gonna be hard to top Basha, to be honest. Isn't my sandcastle large? A Batman. How to tell... My stick will smash his head. Yeah, we read that one. Yeah, this is when they go away for a wedding, and then the kids make a garbage dump in the yard. Yeah, I got these during the Second World War. I was in the military, and then they go to get one. This is where the guy keeps sitting down, I think. Oh, his face is all transparent. Yeah. Angry man with a pink moustache who doesn't want to celebrate Holi but ends up with paint all over his face. Yeah, we've read that one. There goes my frisbee. Have you seen a bowlie? Oh, yeah. And he puts on a disguise, and then he looks the same as another villain and gets googly. Googly, eh? Oh, there's a cricket bat plays Googly Sports and it's closed. Yep. Moral of the story, just reuse your old comics. Surely no one will notice. Yeah, I assume it's because the book that we read before... Oh, God, apartheid. The book that we read before was a different collection. I think it was like a monthly collection, whereas I think this is like a compiled works, like a digest. So... But there's an awful lot of overlap. So let's just skip past apartheid, because that was awful. We've read Gun versus Balloon. Ends up with red. Victory run. He has taken the run. I'm not sure I remember this. Oh no, yeah, this is, yeah, okay, I remember this one. Helper. This is when he can't do any help in the kitchen. He's like, I'm going to help, and then things go wrong. Mountaineering. Yeah, someone comes to mug the poor kid and then ends up dropping something. God damn. We might be done with this comic by the end of the stream. You owe me 10 rupees. Yep, and they mowed the lawn. Oh yeah, they cleaned up the lawn, yeah. Post my letter, then the dog gets stuck in the litter box, and it's hilarious. Yeah. this one has Chacha Chowdhury in it. Backroads accidents. 50% on petrol costs, yes, we've done that one. Why are you sawing up my cricket? Oh, this is where the uncle comes round, and like the punchline is meant to be that it's not actually an uncle, but someone who escaped from an insane asylum, which was very, very, like, done in very poor taste, so... Yeah, he escaped from the mental asylum, and that's like the last panel. That's meant to be the punchline. Oh dear. The wig. Oh, I think this is a new one. Cool. Oh, I'm kind of curious. Can I charge my power? Hold on one sec. If I can charge my power, then I can just keep... Yay! Awesome. So we can just keep reading comics indefinitely now. Okay, so... The wig. Billoo, where are you running to? They were shooting nearby for his TV serial. They have called me for the role of hero. Well, I go. Oh, wow. Prepare your 3D glasses. Why does it say page 14 on it? We're definitely past page 14 at this point. Ustad, you can grab that role. How? Tell quickly. I am ready to do anything for that. Wink, wink. The hero should have thick hair on head like Billoo has. If you wear a wig, there is some chance. I'll wear a wig in return. How do I look? Fantastic. I really like this couple. Like, I know they're meant to be villains, but they do deeply care for each other, and it's very sweet. But I can't see anything due to hair on eyes. It is a must to have that hairstyle. I'll go to director. I'll reach there before Billoo. Tweet. Wham! Oh. Oh, okay. And the wig fell off. My bet is that they just scanned the pages in and compiled them into a big file and printed that. Yeah, probably. Well, I hope he's okay. Okay, good. Hospital. Sir, is there any role for me in serial? First, give a trial. He'll smile and say to that heroine, Dear, how delicate and innocent you are. How fat she is? It's awful. Billoo's a wanker. Lost all respect for him. Shh. No, who wants to bet that that's going to be like a punchline for the end and like... Anyway, not so loud. She is the daughter of producer. If she hears that, we'll all be sacked. Hey, Tiggerix, welcome! Just in time for some fat shaming. Action! Eee! Cry. Cut. You're told to utter the dialogue with smile. But heroine is standing on my foot. Yep, that was the punchline. That was the punchline. Okay, everyone, what's the ranking for that one? I'm gonna give that one a big thumbs down. But what about you? We've got a bunch of grumpy, angry skulls from Diana Jack. Bad by Glaucus92. Rubbers Ahoy gives it a honk. Ferk sighs. Glaucus92 also gives it a bad out of bad. Iridescent Aria, moral of the story, don't have hair, you might get in a suspiciously survivable car accident. Trebor11111 gives it a hee-hee with bunny ears. Zeus1257 gives it a hair out of bad. Eric H gives it an angry fish. Earthman Dave said, this is 1998, right? So we should be about 0.7 times as disappointed. Yeah, you're probably right. Okay, so next up, we have All is Fair in Cricket. Billoo, why don't we see a movie? No, Josie, there's a cricket match. The team is relying on me. All the best. Oh, she's such a good friend. Our opening batsman is here. Friends, let's start the match. Boys, the ground is not free. We are playing kabaddi here. But Bajrangi Pahalwan, this is a cricket ground. Where does it say so? Any game can be played in this ground. We were here for it. I feel like maybe we've read this one before. But let's read through it anyway. We were here first. Let's toss for it. Ooh. I'll bowl and you bat. Whoever wins plays here. Agreed. Palwan. Palwan. Oh, they call him Palwan in this comic. Palwan, Billoo is a good batsman. I'll bowl at his head and send him to the hospital. Oh my god, this is a child! Her head wasn't attached to the rest of her back there? Huh. Okay, anyway, so we've got this. He's already bending over where she says all the best. I mean, oh yeah, it kind of looks like they inked in the line between the fence. Intriguing. Okay, and he's getting ready to bowl. He throws the ball goes flying through the air. The ball flies towards Billoo's head and swoosh! Yow! You are deliberately aiming at my body. So what? Here, try this one. Thump. I like the drawings of this guy bowling. They're pretty good. Yeah, he's got passion, and I love his jumper with all the stickly bits sticking out of it. Crack! Ow! Okay, let's play now. And I'm guessing that was the end of the comic. Yes, that was the end of the comic. That one probably gets a higher rating because the bowling was impressive to watch, and there was no fat shaming in it. Well, no discernible fat shaming. So, it gets an extra point there. What do you all think? Good action, says Diana Jack. Yes, very good action. It was an all-action comic, that one. We get a shrug from Eric H. Earthman Dave says the moral of the story is don't fuck with Billoo. Iridescent Aria says moral of the story, actually no, assassination is entirely immoral. Yes, very true, very true. Okay, so next up we have medicine for vigor. Zeus1257 says bat go thwack. Son, help me in washing the clothes. Mummy, I'll watch the action movie. You're going to die. They both look so happy. Where did you get this from? I got it from India. This is, I got a few books when I was in India of similar Diamond Comics Digest. And they're very amusing. I've been enjoying them a lot. Mummy, I'll watch the action. You're going to die. Bang. I've strength. Wham. I think you can order them online and they do worldwide shipping. Oh, got a bit of a issue there. Wow, hero has floored the villain. Who would have thought? Later. Film has ended. Oh, thanks for letting us know. Let us go out. Rat, why are you slipping away? Why does he want him? What is he slipping away from? If hero film can thrash villain, I can also do that. I am justified. Wham! Rat, you hit Rustam Hind? What? You called for it. Wham! Bam! There is difference in real and real life. Oh, that was a good pun. That's definitely... I mean, is it worth it for the pun is the question. That's what we need to think about. It's brought a bunch of philosophical questions to my mind about is a good joke at the end, does it make it worth everything that came before it, including the immoral actions of the boy here? And it's a genuinely good pun, real in real life. I'm pretty impressed, and I assume that was the end. Oh wait, no. Oh yeah, it's a new one, but it doesn't have a name. Just out of the blue. Okay. So, clinic. Doctor, give me some tonic so that I can match Bajrangi's strength. He doesn't ask, who is Bajrangi? He's like, sure, eat this drug, it will give you strength. Thanks. Walks away. 1 week later. Billoo, did you eat my tonic? No. Why? I did not have the strength to open the lid off. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this was still part of the same comic. Okay. All right. Yeah, I like that one. What do you all think? It had this false finish here. But then it actually continues. It kind of takes you off guard, the fact that the same comic is still going this whole time. We have pun out of 10 by Watson87. Moral of the story, it should have ended at the pun, says Iridescent Aria. We've got that looks like a lewd face from Ferk. Zeus1257 says, moral, I've strength. Eric H gives it a strange me face. Watson87 also gives it a lewd face. Oh, that's the pun face. That's the lewd one. Okay, right. They're showing me different emotes. I really like those emotes. I'd love to get the artist to commission me some. Anyway, next one. Park. Josie, yesterday I tried to phone you but did not succeed. Dad has cut off the connection. He dislikes my gossiping with boys. Keep the cellular. I think Bun says who did them in their profile, so I'll need to look into it. Wow, it is a useful thing. Sometime later. I'm getting bored. Let me gossip with Josie and freshen my mood. Hello, Josie. Gubdu has a new girlfriend. Her name is Vani. Is that so? He emerged a dark horse. What does that mean? I love all these what are they called? Proverbs that I don't understand. And like just that they're liberally scattered throughout like casual language. Tring! Let me see who is at the door. Dad, you've returned. Yes, baby. Wait, he's got a gun. And he looks angry. Why did Josie disconnect the phone? I'll try again. Ring of fern. Naughty Billoo. Bang. Please don't let that be the end. Okay, it's still going. Oh. Our talks remained inconclusive. He runs out screaming. Our talks remained inconclusive. Just firing my gun in my own house. Boy, a step forward and I shoot. He looks happy. Colonel, why don't you exchange your rifle with this pistol? It can be kept in pocket. You're right. Why would you trust this person? Let's go. I'll shoot you. There is no bullet in pistol. Was that the end? No. We'll sit in park and talk a lot, he says, holding a gun. 2 rogues. Why not we loot that boy and girl? They look rich. No one would bother us here. But he has a gun? I'll hit him from back. Turn the page. What will we do of it? It has no use for us. Throw it. Wham! Let us go. That was the end. And the next... Oof. Okay, well that was one comic. Definitely, that was definitely a comic. Very irresponsible. What do we think of it? What is our ranking for this last comic? Is it a yay or a nay? Yeah, now the rogues have the gun. I guess that's why they're trying to get away. Rubbers Ahoy gives it a question mark. Iridescent Aria, moral of the story, have your phone on silent. Welcome back, Blazeker. You're just in time for the last few comics. We've actually, like, really sped through these. Moral by Earthman Dave, guns can also be used in melee. Eric H gives it a honk. Zeus1257 gives it a honk. Well, 3 honks to be precise. Ferk gives it a honk. Glaucus92, Billoo should not have a gun out of 10. Okay, let's move on. Cellular. Son, look. What have I bought for you? Wow, mobile phone. Thanks, Papa. Oh, finally, the dog is actually the kind of color that a dog should be. 3D dog. I'll go out and show it to my friends with style. Hello, Uncle, can you hear me? No! I want the comic to end like that. Thanks, Dad, I gave my other phone to some chick. Nattu, buy a cellular like this. Then you can converse. Yes, just go out and spend your money on something because I want you to. You made fun of me? Now this is mine. Nattu, return my phone. No. You won't be able to catch me. Tring, tring. Oh, calling? Someone calling? This dog hates mobile ringtone. Tring. Grrr. How to switch it off? That's a really specific thing for the dog to hate. How to switch it off? Bow, wow, tring. Better to throw it away. Tring. Can you hear me? No. Oh, okay. My mobile. Why not call Josie? Phone. Tring. Josie, Billoo here. Can we meet? Why not? My Romeo. Where are you? Oh, I thought they were just friends. Near the clock tower. Then we are very near. Turn right and start walking. That dog is a 5G conspiracy theorist. I'm walking towards right. Okay. Billoo, now you cross the road. I am crossing the road. Wham! Ooh! Seems you are not glad to meet me? And that was the end of the comic. So the comic ended with him being hit by a car. And Josie just sort of being a little blasé about it. Like, what? You're not happy to see me? Screw you guys, I'm going home. What do we think about that one? R.I.P. from Diana Jack. Eric H. gives it a baffled look. Zeus1257 gives it a confused dog. Iridescent Aria, moral of the story, have your phone on silent and watch where you're walking. Rubbers Ahoy, he was actually hit because of his hair covering his eyes. The phone was a coincidence. Okay, next up we have Only Son. Whole day TV and no studies. Awee! Why you twisted Billoo's ear? For his benefit. He's our only son. What'll happen if he becomes deaf? I don't think that's how that happens, but he already is. Never listens to me. Go and apologize. Sorry, son. I mean, studies will brighten your future. I'll take some foodstuff from kitchen. Oh, all containers slipped. You made hell of kitchen. Are you blind? Oh, she's gonna tweak his eyeball now. Do you want to make our only son blind? No. Wait, how? Like, she didn't punish him, so how is that... Why is he angry at her? But I don't really get that, anyway. Son, I'm sorry for what I said. This is the benefit of being only child. Friend Gubdu, let's play cricket. I was idle, wanted someone to play. Little happy pup. Billoo, I'll bowl. Stop, I will. Bajrangi, what? Stop, I will. Bajrangi Pehalwan. But why? I will. What? But why? First, I want to become a fast bowler. Second, my bowl is new. Pehalwan, why do you want to spoil our game? Rat, you fear of getting out. Okay, bowl. Some more glorious Pehalwan bowling action there. It does kind of seem like a new one started, doesn't it? But he's wearing the same thing. That's the confusing thing. Wham! Oh! We'll play peacefully till he is back with ball. There goes my first delivery. And that was the end. So what do we think of that one? I feel like there were too many logical... I mean, not that I really care that much about logical inconsistencies, but I was very confused for about at least 60% of that comic about what was going on. We get an upside-down smiley face from Diana Jack here. What else have we got? Moral of the story from Iridescent Aria. Stack the containers in your refrigerator properly. Very, very good moral, yes. And why does this guy insist on always playing ball with them to like bully them? Stop, I will. I guess maybe he was saying stop, I will bowl. You're not allowed to bowl. Ah, okay, that makes a little bit more sense. We get a honk from Zeus1257. I think this might be the last comic. The last or second last. So, let's make it a doozy, shall we? Free car. Billoo, whose website is this? Of a cellular company. Car. They are giving a new car free. Car free. Why not we go and claim that? I'm sure it'll be very easy. Lisa. PYT Ltd. Its office is grand. Moral of the story, don't trust ads. Is this true that you are giving free a car worth 10 lakh? Of course. But this car will be given to the person who sells 12 connections of our company. Not a big task. What does that mean? Like referrals? Oh, I see. Babaji, please buy phone connection of my company? No, I have to give again my new number to my friends. My daddy may take cellular connection. Let's go. Colonel Uncle. Colonel Uncle? Kindly take a phone connection? I communicate with bullet instead of phone. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, that escalated. Why don't you buy all connections by selling your scooter? Okay. Sir, I sold 12 connections. Car? Good. Keep this coupon. After 4 months there will be a draw. Lucky winner will get the car. How many people possess this coupon? About 12,000. We lost scooter as well as car. I am enraged. Oh, very violent thoughts. Gentlemen, here comes our hero again. Anger puts a gentleman. Would you address a singular gentleman as gentleman? Gentlemen. Gentleman. For some reason. Surely that must be okay. Gentleman. 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 Anger puts one's wit at end. Oh, bloody stone. Very Australian there. Oh, bloody stone. Go away. Crack. You broke my window? Wham. Bam. Please don't. That was the end of the comic. And the end of the book. It ended on an incredibly depressing note. This is the last image we ever see of Billoo. Beaten up by a man. Oh my goodness. How do we rate that ultimate comic there? What's our ranking? Billoo is dead. So, what are we thinking here? Did we end on a good note? I feel like we didn't, but you're very confused, Ma Rainey and Beethoven. Yeah, I don't think you're alone there. We get a sad snowman from Diana Jack. Blank face from Eric H. We get 3 confused dogs and 3 angry honks from Zeus1257. Iridescent Aria says that story had some good morals and bad everything else out of 10. I think that's a fair assessment, definitely. We get a confused sloth from Ferk. Yeah, well, we got through this whole book today. Can you believe? We've officially read through 4 Indian comic books. If you're late to the game and you want to see the previous streams, I do have them available as VODs here, complete with chat and all the rankings for all the comics. You're gonna have a good time. I actually am out of Indian gag comics, well Indian pulp comics now. I have a friend who I went to India with, and she has one comic, so I might see if I can get her to send that comic to me so that I can read that one, because it'll be something a little bit different. It's by the same comics people with similar English, but it follows the story of a little girl, kind of like a... What is that comic with that small girl with the red hair and... the black hair, like Annie or Anne or something like that. That's recently been like taken over by someone who's a really good writer. Nancy, I think it is, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like the Indian version of Nancy, I think. So I'll try to get my hands on that one. And I also forgot to, last time I visited my actual house, I'm staying at my parents' place for the pandemic to look after them, basically. But the last time I was at my actual house in Melbourne, I forgot to pick up my old Wally comics, which are like Scottish. I don't even know if they were made in Scotland, but they're definitely kind of, it's like written the way that you're meant to pronounce it. So that would have been a really fun read, I think. And I had a bunch of other ones too. Damn. I really like reading these comics. It's a lot of fun. And it's nice reading them out with company as well. I do have these... Oh, I don't have them here. Actually, why don't you come with me while I grab something? We're gonna enter some darkness. And I can't actually see the chat right now, so here we go. Now I can see the chat, and we're going into the place where I'm staying. Okay, so I have these Indian comics, which are more the kind of thing that I'm going to be making a video about. They're made by a company called Amar Chitrakata, which is a different company to Diamond Comics. So it's a little bit, in terms of the quality and quality control, I should say, of these comics. I mean, a bunch of dead British people in here. So, I mean, Yeah, this is interesting because I believe for the most part, the ones that I've bought, they should be full of propaganda. Which, like propaganda can be both positive and negative propaganda. Gillyweed, my rabbit, has eaten one of them in her own act of rebellion. Um, but yeah, maybe we can read through those. We can read some Tales of the Revolutionaries. It's not going to, be hilarious like these other comics because they've got much higher production value. But it'll be something for us to all read together, I gather. Yeah. Whoops, why did I put it back in front of... Oh god, I can see myself twice. Oh, frightening. I had that up there so I could see the chat and see if the stream was dropping out. But yeah, this was a very fun series of streams, and thank you so much for joining me for them. And I hope I can figure out something else to read to all you lovely people. I like story time. I think I might play a little bit of something now. I might play some Arkham Knight. So if you bear with me, I'm going to finish off the stream here and then move on to the old desktop. So bear with me for a bit, and I will see you on the other side. Thank you so much again, and I'll be back in like 2 minutes or something. Ciao, ciao. Bye-bye.